Oh my God, bro. I can't even talk. Bro. Forget the camera. Fuck it, bro.
Which one? Which one? Which one? Which one? Say their name. 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 Which one?
This is day 2 for us. A lot of these people, this is their 6th, 7th day protesting. A lot of these people, it's their 10th, 20th, 30th year trying to fight this system. So we're gonna be out here, try to get some voices heard again.
Yeah, man, we're gonna pop out today, see what the streets talking about. Devastating, actually, yesterday, man. What it reads here says, free Tristan. Tristan Taylor, the leader of the completely peaceful protest I've been going to, is being held in Detroit on felony charge and for inciting a riot. Tristan has been encouraging people to protest peacefully. This is meant to destroy the peaceful protest movement. This is Twitter. This came from Paul Sandy. So it's crazy, man. So we're gonna figure out. We're trying to talk. We're gonna try to talk to some people and figure out what the fuck happened last night. We got to figure out exactly what happened, because after seeing all this shit, obviously something went down, because the leader of that whole movement, they incarcerated him. So it's obviously some shit in the game, because it was all peaceful from what we seen.
I'm not going to use the word scary, because it wasn't scary, but there was a lot going on across the country. First of all, popping off with Minneapolis, right? And so I saw some stuff happen there, and then on the East Coast, and then in LA, and we didn't know really what was going to happen here in Detroit, And so to see oh my gosh, we got a whole bunch of people coming down the street, but it was totally a surprise and totally peaceful. I mean,
So first I want to ask, as a business owner, we've been hearing a lot of people saying that all of this movement is just an excuse to loot, and you own a business very close to where this is all happening here in Detroit. I just want to hear your thoughts about that first.
Yeah, sure. No, I think this is I think it's people coming together. It's a unity for not just the incident in Minneapolis, but it affects all communities, especially Detroit, because as we all know that the actions that occurred at that time can happen in any community. So as a community, we have to come together, and I think the citizens of Detroit, the residents of Detroit, especially in the southwest area of Detroit, have been very calm, but at the same time, they are doing their organized protests. They came in here like 2 days ago through West Verner Highway, and everything was very peaceful. It was a very peaceful protest. So it's really nice to see that type of protest, that it's well organized, and there was no such thing as violence or any looting or any graffiti or anything like that. So very fortunate that in our community here, it's been like that.
We've been asking a couple people, like, what do you think we can do to actually change, like, all of the brutality and all of, like, bridge the gap between all of the communities?
Yeah, I think how we can change. Of course, change always starts with the individual, right? And I think if the individual has to want to change, and I think informing themselves, right? And I think social media can be very powerful, but it also can be very detrimental to the thinking of people if they're sent the wrong message. So what I urge is all the young people that are protesting, all the people my age that are protesting, to really understand the facts of why they're doing what they're doing, because it's about making a change, making a difference, right? And I think if everybody really goes in that mindset, it'll be run very smoothly, and also the politicians and the city officials will have the tendency to really sit down at the table with us and really understand the problems. And I think everything gets misinterpreted, because they see one city where it's very violent, another city is very peaceful. There's mixed messages. So I think it just has to be well thought out, and for the individual to really understand. And that's how it begins.
Thank you.
Okay.
Para la gente en Latinoamérica, hay mucha gente que no se habla inglés, y por eso solamente solamente lo que ven es las noticias y no creo que es suficientemente para entender lo que es pasando aquí. Así que creo que es importantísimo que esa gente entienden que es realmente pasando desde una perspectiva de una persona aquí.
Sí, claro. Sí, es muy importante, como estaba diciendo en inglés, que sepan la causa, por qué están marchando, por qué están altando sus voces, ¿verdad? Si quiere uno que sus voces sean oídos, tienen que estar organizados y bien informados. ¿Por qué lo hacen? ¿Por qué razón? No se pueden basar nada más en lo que están viendo en las noticias o en medios de internet. Se tienen que educar un poquito por las causas, ¿verdad? Para que tengan más conocimiento en lo que está pasando y para hacer la diferencia. Lo bueno es que aquí en Southwest Detroit está ocurriendo muy pacífico y gracias a Dios es lo que está ocurriendo porque no tenemos problemas. Y eso es cuando una comunidad está unida. Y eso es lo bueno, que en esa comunidad sí tenemos variedad de culturas. Tenemos hispanos, tenemos gente afroamericana, tenemos gente china, tenemos muchísimos árabes en esta comunidad. Lo bueno es que estamos un poco más unidos y eso es lo que tenemos que nosotros de la comunidad dar esa información y esa voz a las demás comunidades. No nomás tomar lo malo, pero tomar lo bueno. Es lo que recomiendo yo.
Great March to Freedom, Detroit, June 23rd, 1963. Temptations. That look like the Jackson 5 down there. What's going on? If you listen to that album, Marvin Gaye was talking about a lot of this stuff that's going on right now. Rick James, Michael Jackson in the eye. Oh yeah, Tristan is out. So we heading back to the assembly to make sure everything is good. If Tristan is out here, the roar that you about to hear is about to be amazing. So, and one of my homeboys, Whoa, he was out there last night, and he was a part of all the police brutality. So we're gonna try to link up with him and get a couple thoughts from him. We're gonna keep going.
The ruling class and powers that be shaking in their boots. Why? It's because the first time in a really long time, the thing that was supposed to happen, happened. Which means integrated struggle against police brutality is taking place. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what was supposed to happen. I've been waiting on people to do the right thing forever. And I've been disappointed so many times. And now finally, that we get to stand with ourselves and other people while maintaining our voice. Because that outsider thing, the person who's charged the most is me. Ain't outside shit about me. I've been in these streets for a really long time in different iterations. So I think that part of the discussion and debate that's taking place is an expression of the fear of our power. And you know, I know it because I had that fear too. So I know exactly what it is. I was able, with strong, determined people, to conquer that fear last night. And because we so strong and prideful, even when can I tell y'all that they took us to Little Caesars Arena? Oh, my first time being there. Can I tell you that when they arrested us, they fucking had a setup in the basement of Little Caesars Arena to process us all? I was just like, damn, is this what we're doing? Is this what taxpayer dollars are doing?
My name is Khalil Barnett, and I've been here for these long 5 days. And it's been a long 5 days, but it's been a longer 400 years. Yes, sir.
kind of address things as forms of groups. So first of all, for the group that broke off at 7 o'clock after walking in the 95-degree heat and sweating their asses off, thank you for being there with us that far down Gratiot. I have friends, that are fighting each other saying you should do more, but I don't see how you can expect more from someone if they give all they can and care for them at the same time. If your cup is empty, thank you for pouring it out all the way.
I'm the co-organizer and the niece of Tristan Taylor. And I know I sound exhausted in this because I am.
Yes.
So last night, I was informed that my uncle was being federally charged with inciting a riot. And so I had two thoughts. I thought, wow, they're either really stupid or they are enemies of justice. Because there are actual people inciting riots in this country. And the main person is Donald J. Trump. And if he can go on Twitter and publicly put a hit out on black protesters in the streets, if he can use the police force to enforce that hit, make no mistake about what's happening, he is bringing a reign of terror and an attack against free speech in this country, against our right to protest.
Because I want us to be very honest about the history in this country. And like while we're talking about Abraham Lincoln, he didn't care for black lives. What he cared about was the economy of the country. So at the end of the day, if we are fighting here for black people, there needs to be a level of honesty of what has happened in the country and what is happening. So while I understand some people want to speak and express themselves, I really want to push the fact that I believe white people should just sit down for a second and really listen to what black people have to say. My brother, my mother, my uncle, it is my family's life on the line. You are not the one driving down the street worried about your life. So I know you feel you have a lot on your heart, and I know things are coming from a loving place. Just please take a second to listen to black people and your experience.
First, I wanted to start off with saying Black Lives Matter. Gordon Minley, I'm the head organizer and founder of DQAC, Detroit Queer Activist Coalition. We are staging sit-ins every Sunday for the foreseeable future across historic sites in the city to tell them that we're not taking this shit. So I just wanted to come up here as a black trans man who has been living in the city my entire life. I'm 31 years old. Okay, so white people and cops don't insult my intelligence. Okay, we're not out here playing. We're not out here having a field trip. We're not out here like. Let me just speak to my community real quick. Where the fuck are y'all at? If y'all are at these geek events, y'all are at these little gay events. Look, bro, I don't got time for this shit. I have cancer, bro. We ain't got time for this shit. If I don't see you at this thing, like I've been saying on my lives, you can go and Google me, look on my Facebook. I've been saying the shit all the time. If you're not on that shit, it's on site.
George Floyd! George Floyd! George Floyd!
The whole situation is, it's so much, man. It's a lot. I really appreciate and I love all the people coming together for a reasonable cause. You know what I'm saying? Police brutality has been going on for a long time. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think it's never going to end until everybody joins together and change the Constitution. That's the only way it's going to happen. But I don't like rioting. protesting is 100%. I'm 100% for protesting, but rioting, I'm not for it. But every now and then, some shit gotta get tore for people to understand. So, hey, free all my people.
Baby, hey, my cousin, bro. Dude, that's so crazy. I'll beat you out, bro.
George, R.I.P. George Floyd, Black Lives Matter. We gotta stop this.
Gotta stop this.
We in the D.
Gotta stop this. This is my baby. How I run into both of my cousins while we in the middle of a protest?
Blood, no. Blood.
Crazy.
Blood.
Right?
We in the
It's
D.
all love. We spraying love. We running into love. That's just how it go, man.
That's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Crazy. That shit is crazy, right? That shit is crazy. Well, all right, I'm on. Let me catch up with them. I love y'all. Love y'all,
I'm ready, man.
Barte, bro.
Nice to meet you too, though, man.
So, shit, I just wanted to ask you, like, shit, how do you feel about all the unity we got going on with all the people, and what do you think we can do to change all this shit?
I feel like it's dope. I feel like, me personally, what we can do to change it is work on ourselves first. It's about loving yourself. Once you love yourself, then you learn to teach other people how to love themselves too, though. You know what I mean? So, in the process of that, you keep yourself situated, and you know, you start showing love to real love. You know what I mean? Like back in the day, remember back in the day when you met somebody, you actually introduce yourself, y'all talking, everybody communicated. So when we get back to that, then that's kind of the root of the problem. We end up being selfish. So you know what I mean? So it's not just about police, it's about all of us. You know what I mean? It's a together thing. It's not. It is racial issues, and you know that will always be though. But everything starts from within. You know what I mean? As long as we stay together, communicate, and then work as a group and work together, then we're gonna go far. We're gonna go together. That's how I feel about the whole situation.
Appreciate you, bro.
That shit be smooth too.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
So he said he fucking got arrested last night over this shit. And we been here with him and all this shit was peaceful, bro. We worked with y'all. So what the fuck happened to crack all that shit up?
I mean, shit. When we got this grass in it, and you know, time is we look. A lot of police. So somebody say in the back, there's more police. So right at that point, we say, you know, we just gonna lock our arms and stuff. Do like Martin Luther King did, stay out the way. Non-threatening. Wasn't a bottle thrown, wasn't a rock thrown, sticks, none of that. So as we lock arms, they start coming in, beating their shields, you know, like it's 300 or something, you know, for a peaceful protest. So I look up. They right here. It's another group right here. The other group went around to the side, around where the dollar store is, cut around. So now we on 3 ways boxed in. For a small group of nowhere to go. It's 1,000 police. For 100, I think it was 127 of us got arrested. Now, 1,000 officers took off the street to come arrest us. You know what I mean? So
fuck take that many people.
Yeah, like really though. Nobody's armed. You know we not armed. You know ain't nothing going on. So for the excessive force that was used, I feel like the shit was wrong.
Bro, the whole thing, it don't be us. It's them every single time.
They try to make it seem like it's not us. That's what their whole thing is. I done talked to a lot of people since I've been down here, bro. And they manipulating and twisting the story to try to keep the community from being involved. Because the community wants to be involved, but they getting a picture painted that is bullshit going on down here. People coming down here to tear the city up. You can see firsthand. If you've been out here walking with us, bro, you will see firsthand. Nobody's doing nothing.
No bullshit. That's exactly what we wanted to show. That people are down here peacefully protesting as they person. Bro, we just coming down here to speak our fucking peace.
Yeah. Y'all disturbing the peace. The police, they the ones causing the riots. This is our right to peacefully protest. We supposed to be able to come out here if it's 1, 2 in the morning, bro. If we want to take a walk and peacefully state how we feel as a community, that should be respected. And when it gets to the point where that's not respected, then we gotta stand out there, man. They're leaving us no choice. I'm here, bro. You know what I mean? I'm out here every day, man. I see you out here.
First day?
First day, man. Friday, man. Every day, walk every step. You know?
Are y'all gonna assemble with the same group every day, or are you gonna go to the one on Friday at Belle Isle?
I heard it's a lot of them. They said they was supposed to be at the mansion today. They was talking to the little mansion. I'm wherever they, you know what I mean? Wherever people need me at, I'm there, bro.
Hands up! We'll put that picture.
I appreciate it, bro. That's what
we out here, though, bro.
Yeah, they say that we the one that's rioting, but they the one that took my face mask off and pepper sprayed me point blank. What kind of shit is that?
That's it. So we called their bluff on it and made it say it in everybody's face what it actually is. Instead of being able to deal with people in a dispersed and confused way. That's why I said last night and I'm saying tonight, so that we can keep it unified and they have to confront us directly and expose themselves for the monsters they are. Thank you.
So, make a left at the light. Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot! Don't shoot!
Got really a dog too. Some questions or something?
Shit, how you feel about all this shit, bro? What you think we can do to change the situation in America for real?
I feel like, man, if unity, bro, unity is everything. Like, we need to put the sides, the colors. I'm about to get a little off topic, but the hue, you know what the definition of hue is? That's a prism of colors. There's multiple colors in one prism. We are humans, human beings. We are all one motherfucking people, man. Yes, Black Lives Matter. It's dumb as fuck to say, it's dumb not to say that they don't matter, bro. Like, for example, motherfuckers say all lives matter. It's stupid. It's stupid. It's obvious that all lives matter. You know what I mean? Like, I studied a little, but that's all I got, man. That's all I got. Yeah, no problem.
At the end of the day, everybody's got to be held accountable. This is all peaceful. We look around. The reason I came here today was not only to support, but to get a real life experience of what a protest is like, so that when somebody comes to me and says something like, yeah, protests, they get violent, like, the cops should employ military equipment on them. No, that's not it at all. Everybody here wants what's best for everybody. Everybody is here supporting Black lives. Everybody's here supporting accountability. We do not want our state, our entire country to devolve into a police state. So at the end of the day, if we're all peaceful, if we all come here with the right intentions, I do believe that good will prevail. And love always wins. Love always wins at the end of the day.
But I think healthy conversations is definitely the number one way, man. You know, as a people, we've gone through this several times, not just right here in America, but all through history. You know what I'm saying? So I think that it's important that people have healthy conversations and talk to each other and actually listen without being so emotionally charged and so quick to be upset and defensive. So I think that's the number one thing that can help us is to help us obtain peace is to just have healthy conversations with open minds.
Man, I think we need to stop talking and start doing more. Because like I was watching the news this morning, Ice Reverso was saying like, yo, this shit should come with demands. Everybody should have a list of demands. It's a couple thousand people in this protest, in this march right now. But each one of us had a list of demands, or even something simple as a letter with a list. Like, you know, it's a simple thing. Then, you know, if we brought this shit to like the state representative, we marched to like where the mailbox is at, where these people sit down and they actually do the business instead of, you know, just doing this. Cause what are we doing, really? I mean, we doing something. We showing that we can unite. We showing that we got strength in numbers. Now let's use that unity and that strength in numbers to actually put that shit on the list of demands and get them demands met.
Exactly. Malcolm X said one time, he said racism is like stabbing somebody, putting a 9-inch knife in somebody's back, and then pulling out a couple inches and saying everything is okay. And so to that effect, I would say this: in America, we have since the '60s, since the Civil Rights Movement, we have made some progress, but it's just not enough. It's not enough, and all we are asking is to be equal. And that, I mean, I think that's fair, man. That's fair.
It starts with the mindset, because we can do whatever we want, but if the mindset, if the bullshit is still being taught at a young age, if the racism is still being shown, and if that's a way of life, because at the end of the day, this shit is a way of life. You a police officer, you not out here for that $32,000 a year. That ain't shit. You out here because you believe in what that uniform stands for. You may not believe in everything, but at the end of the day, you still in that shit.
And you believe in that shit because they told you to.
Exactly. So until that shit is unlearned and it's stopped being taught, then then you know it ain't gonna change.
So again, more healthy conversations and some prayer.
Police reform, because shit, they ain't doing shit but what they told them to do.
Straight up. Straight up, they following laws that was written hundreds of years ago.
Hi, I'm doing good. My name's Javon. Today is my second protest, and I've never been to a protest this big before, and it feels so empowering. And I feel like this is so necessary because not only like so many like black lives were killed and harmed due to the hands of racist, abusive, evil cops, but it's like everything needs to be brought to light, and I feel like this protest is just, it needed to happen, and I'm really grateful to be here.
Alright, I just think all this shit is beautiful, to be honest. We got a sea full of black and white, Latino, all sorts of shit going on, man. Donald Trump can't stop shit. This is actually a revolution. I'm proud to see this shit. I'm proud to be a part of it. I never thought I'd be able to be around to see nothing like this a day in my life. But the fact I get to march for something like this, something right, equality, I'm with it.
When we scatter, and we're disunited, over the weekend, we were at a disadvantage. So that is why, if you stay, we have to stick together. 7:30 should be the time for those who want to stay, stay. And for those who want to go, go. The other thing is that if people want to be witnessed, that would be great. So that is a form of participation too. But let me repeat. That together, standing tight, is the best way to express our power. And we have an advantage. The truth is expressed again by the fact that I am here.
Of them trying to silence people's voices.
Yep.
Are we looting right now?
Absolutely not.
What's going on right now? What are we doing?
Right now we are protesting. If I could make a statement, there is a reason that they're trying to hold us down. It's so that way they can perpetuate their systems of power and oppression. So it's absolutely a reason. It's just a terrible one. And that's why people are out here. That's why they're utilizing their voice in one certain way. And that's why certain people are willing to put it all on the line because we tired. We so tired.
We marching, bro. The curfew's coming up in 5 minutes. Shit, we standing, bro. We've been out here since yesterday. Shit, bro inspired me. I seen, bro, he said out here. I said, bro, I'm staying with him. So it's on, bro. Fuck that shit. Ain't shit gonna happen right now. Listen to what they tell you. At all. That's exactly what they want you to do. So we just gonna keep marching, bro. Keep marching. Our ancestors did this shit. So let's do it. Why not? Why not? Niggas ain't got their ass beat for nothing before.
I just want y'all to go home. I don't want y'all to fuck the police. I don't want y'all out here.
You're not I get fucked up, but this the thing, bro. How many times you got fucked up? How many times have you got fucked up, bro? How many times have you got fucked up, bro? For nothing. For nothing. For nothing. How many times have you got fucked up for nothing? How many times have a nigga beat your ass for nothing? Bro, listen.
Hold on. I'm gonna stop this.
You're trying to get people to go home. No, I'm not trying to get people to go home. I'm trying to have equality for this country. So fuck everybody going home. Fuck everybody going home. This is not even our home. If we go to our home, we're still not home. We're still not home. So we gotta stand out here and we gotta protect ourselves. We gotta stand up for something, bro. Something. Listen, if we keep walking right here, look, if we keep walking, are we going to jail?
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. You're walking with us. Are you going to jail? No. I don't want to say nothing else. Are you going to put this on the news?
You're on. We were live, man.
No matter what happens, do not run.
Do not run.
No matter what happens, do not kneel.
Do not kneel.
No justice, no peace.
Fuck these racist ass police.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
Black lives matter. Black lives matter. Black lives matter.
We just got news that they said they not enforcing the curfew tonight. So we fucking won. We got a victory tonight. We gonna keep marching. We gonna keep marching.
This is the power of Detroit.
Let's go.
This shit is amazing. I've never felt like nothing like this in my fucking life, bro. Nothing. The thrill of this shit is amazing.
To be intimidated. By bullies. Or the goons. They said to do the dirty work. This is what it looks like. When we refuse. To kneel. Let's do our victory march home.
We did this shit, bro. We did this shit. We came out and we did this shit, bro. I've never been happier a day in my life, dog. We changed this shit. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. I've never felt nothing like this, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy. Oh my God, bro. I can't even talk, bro. Forget the camera. Fuck it.